is change out this multifunction switch right here. It controls the wipers, the turn signals, and it's also connected with the hazard button here. So let's see. First thing I'm gonna do is disconnect the power side of the battery, because I have to remove the ignition switch, so can't have no power going to it. I already loosened it up. So now what I gotta do first is take this panel off. Now I seen a video about, guys, I had to take the steering wheel off in order for me to get this multifunction switch off, but I found another video where I didn't have to. So the easiest way that I found to do it was to come up under here, and there's two bolts, one there and one on the other side. One on the other side that I take out. I don't know if you see it or not, but it's another bolt that removes this cover here, and it is a 5/16 to remove it. After removing those two bolts, you just kind of pull down on this. It kind of got those tabs like those panel poppers. Get out of there. Set that to the side. Now, you have this metal plate. You also have two more screws, 5/16, one here and one on the other side. And those two bolts takes those, drops the metal plate. And don't worry about mixing these bolts up, because they all are the same. Now, once you get that off, you have 4 screws up under the steering column that you have to remove. They're Phillips heads. Once you get those 4 screws out, you pull down on this bottom cover. Now me, I was having a time twisting this lever off for my tilt. I just worked around it to pull it off. Now you see the bottom of your steering wheel collar. Now next, in order to pull the top off, you have to pull this ignition lock out. I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to turn the key forward to the accessory to where all your lights be on, but the car is unplugged. And you're going to take something very small, something like a pick. And there's a small little hole. You're going to insert the screwdriver on the cylinder lock, right below your cylinder lock. You see that hole right there. There's a hole right there. And all you got to do is push up in that hole. Push this. See that lock moving? Push that up. And as you push that up, you're going to pull the ignition cylinder out. Now as you push in that button, you pull on the ignition lock. As you push up on that button, you pull on the ignition lock, and the ignition lock should come right on out. There's that button to your left. Right there, there's that button. That's what you was pressing on. Now, all you have to do now is take off the top portion. If it's hard for you to get the top portion out, only thing you have to do is pull off your gauge bezel. And to get that off, you can't pull it off without pulling this knob off. All you do is pull on the knob and just pull it straight out. There you go. Pop your bezel. They're held together with some clips. They have 2 screws right in the top of it, but I already pulled those out. So, and they were Phillips head screwdrivers. That was Phillips head bits. Now, I got a clip hanging. Oh, it's trying to hang in the hole. Oh, I see. There we go. Oh, my clip was trying to split. It was catching on to the hole. But once I removed that bezel, put it at the top. Now, it should be a whole lot easier. Pull this off. Once you get that off, you now have access to your multifunction switch. And to get this out, you have 2 T20 bits. One here, and there's one at the bottom. So we're going to take those off. And you can see the multifunction switch getting loose. There you go. In order to get that out, you have a harness. You have a harness, two harnesses, and you have to spread, kind of get you a flathead screwdriver and turn upward on this tab here, but try not to break it because they're real fragile. And you got to do one on the other side. The best way I found to do it was find one small screwdriver, a flathead, and stick in one of these sides. That'll kind of pry it off of the tab, and then get another one and stick on the other side, the top side, and try not to stick your flathead in here, and try not to turn on it too hard because it will break. And you'll do the same thing for this top. There we go, finally got it off. This is the old multifunction switch. And so, get the new one. Here's the new one, and here's the old one. You want to match it and make sure everything is the same. And the only difference is, I found in this one, where on this old one there's a pin here and there's a pin here. Pin here and pin here. It's only two that's missing on this new one. But sometimes over time they make things a little different. So I'm gonna stick this